morning, guys. Um, Something great that I want to tell you all today. I'm very happy this has arrived in Malaysia. Now, the thing is this. We all know that in order to get our road tax, we must buy insurance for our cars. In Malaysia, insurance is mandatory, be it is a comprehensive or is a third party. You must have insurance in order for you to drive on the road, because it is by law, so that at least we get to protect the other party in the event of an accident. So car insurance has become a commodity in Malaysia that people rarely care about what insurance they buy, because to us they cost more or less the same. There's very little variations in between, even though it is currently deregulated, and all we care is we just want it so that we can get our road tax, right? And there are so many companies out there. But actually in other countries, in the more advanced countries, right, they actually have the kind of plans whereby if you drive less, you are subjected to less risk of an accident, and hence you can save when you're buying your insurance. It is a very normal thing in advanced countries where insurance plans have gone, they have more complicated or more comprehensive or more sophisticated plans. And we never had it in Malaysia, but now it is here, okay? The first company to launch this is Pacific and Orient, all right? So for car owners or youngsters, you may not really have heard of Pacific and Orient, but it is a big 47-year-old listed company, insurance company in Malaysia. And for people who ride motorbikes, you will know this company, P&O. All right, everybody calls it P&O. Those who don't know, ask your parents, they would know. Okay, P&O is one of the biggest motorcycle insurance company, but now they're moving. They want to go big into cars because they have introduced this plan whereby if you drive less, you pay less. And it's not so strict. You know, a lot of people would think, no lah, I drive a lot. It's very interesting. Why? Because let's say I give it a study on my own case, right? All my 3 cars. So if I were to take up their plan, I can save about 7,000 ringgit every year on insurance for my cars. That means my Fiat would be free. So you'll be asking, Bobby, what's the catch? There must be a catch. Of course there is a catch, right? The first thing is that if you drive less, you pay less, right? So how they have segregated out would be, let's say this year, COVID. And after COVID, so many people are working from home, right? Our cars are literally parked there. We only use it weekends or whatever, all right? And now we have Grab car, right? It's so often for people to rather take a Grab instead of driving. So how this works is this. Usually our comprehensive insurance doesn't include mileage, right? We just pay whatever amount. But this one, they have 3 tiers, okay? The first tier is 5,000 km. So if you drive less than 5,000 km in that year, which means you are less in risk of an accident, you can cut 40% out of your insurance cost. And this one is no trick. It's after your NCD, everything, total amount, deduct 40% straight. That is the first tier, okay? So you buy the first tier and then you drive, and you're about to breach 5,000 km, right? So you can actually call them up and top up to go into the next tier, which is 10,000 km. So it's not like you exceed 5,000 km, then they void your warranty or they don't honor it. No, it's not like that. It goes into the 10,000 one, which gets 20% discount. 20% is still a lot, okay? For my case, I would have saved 3,500 ringgit if it is in the 20% category. And then you drive more, you go into 15,000 km, you get 10% discount, right? So it's 10%, 20%, 40%. Yeah, by this kind of tier. So the good thing is that you don't have to worry that you exceeded what you bought and then you put yourself into a situation. You don't even have to worry about that because you can top up. All right. You don't have to stress so much to gauge. I think some people, if you drive more, then you just take the 15,000 one, right? Under the under the pro mileage plan that they came up with. So do go and find out about this. Okay, I give you the website here. I give you the phone number. Now, every single insurance company, they use a service called ISM. ISM is the service that they all link, and then you go in there and search your plate number, and then your IC, and then it shows you your details and all that. However, ISM is not very updated in a way because they are the only company doing this service out there. So a lot of enthusiast cars, you may not be able to find your car regardless of whichever insurance insurance company, because they are all using the same system, ISM. So if you have some weird models, the STIs or WRX and all that, you may not be able to find it, but nevertheless, call the number, or you can use some insurance calculators to gauge what is your current amount that you're paying, right? And then you deduct 40% of it, then you will see how big of a saving is that. So I really welcome this kind of more sophisticated calculation of insurance, and it rewards people who really don't drive their cars that much, and you get to save of it. All right. And for those who actually was calculating, do I take public transport or do I drive, blah blah blah, see which one saves me, in terms of toll, in terms of parking, in terms of time, stress, traffic jam and all that. Now you have another thing to add in the equation to help you save costs when you don't drive your car that much. So you'll be thinking, Bobby, no lah, I drive my car a lot lah, don't have to think about this. But just think about it this way. When you renew your car, insurance is a cost that you upfront have to pay, right? 1,000, 2,000 plus. What if you think about this? If you get the 40% one first, you are paying this amount, and then after you use your car, a few months down the road, and then you top up, it's almost, because at the end of the day, right, it will work out the same price as your comprehensive. If you drive a lot, it will just be the same. But you are able to actually pay as you drive in a way. So do take note of this. This is the current only insurance company that I know that has this kind of plan, Promilej, from P&O, Pacific and Orient. All right. So do check it out. I think I will definitely go into this. I didn't know this when I got my cars. Yeah, I think it only came out about May or something. All right. So this is something that I think, why not? Okay. Okay. Now for some quick questions. Okay. Can I buy this insurance, this pro mileage insurance, if I already have a private car insurance policy? That means you currently already have an insurance. Can you switch? The answer is yes. All you need to do is contact them. All right. The number is 1-800-88-2121. Okay. I'll flash the number below. Okay, guys. So that is this new plan from Pacific and Orient Insurance called Promilej. Okay, and I think this is a very good insurance plan to help people to be more dynamic in your spending. And if you have multiple cars at home, you can even swap them around to drive if you have the luxury to do so that you keep all your mileage low and you get savings from that. This is something fantastic. Up front, you get to save 40%. Okay. Now, of course, you'll be thinking, but last year I buy at this price. This year I'll be buying cheaper, right? Because my car depreciates, right? This is not a catch. The 40% is not a catch by trying to show that what you're paying this year could potentially be 40% cheaper than last year. No. All right. We know, they know your car will depreciate. Basically, there is no catch in this. It is straight up. All right, what you will be paying this year under comprehensive, but using their pro mileage plan, you get to pay 40% less, which is a lot of money. All right, and for times like this where people drive less, people want to save money, a lot more and more people work from home. This is fantastic. All right, so guys, go check it out, the website, their Facebook, their phone number, everything. Again, I would like to remind you all, when you are trying to use their tools to key in your cars and all that, right? Of course, 90% of the cars out there, it will be listed under ISM. But those enduro cars, the cars that we like, maybe they're not updated by ISM because those are not car people. And if ISM, you're watching this, if you want a service that helps you to update your database, contact us. We have the full list of cars being sold in Malaysia, not just new, but recon, used, and all that. We have the absolute full database for it. Okay? So, cheers guys. And really, if you are renewing your car insurance, go with this, alright? Don't even ask your agent or ask any used car dealer or whatever, because pro mileage is only possible because all you need to do is just to make a phone call. They will guide you. 1-800-88-2121. Alright? Just call this number and their people will guide you through the entire process and you get to save a lot of money. Of course, if you ask your agent, if they are not the agent of Pro Mileage, they want you to buy from them, right? Of course, they will say, oh, no. But if you want to save money, just call this number. Alright? Cheers. And I am definitely doing it.